What's up, everyone? It's Fear here with some Gothic. I was afraid it wasn't going to get here in time, but it actually managed to get here early. Only took 3 days to get here. I do have more coming from other shippers, but those ones aren't going to be here till next week, so that's fine. I just wanted to have something to have to open at release. Here's the box. Probably gonna be broken up into 2 videos. We'll do half the box. Man, this box is a lot more sturdy than the old boxes because, oh, let's see the seal. Evil within. The vibe of this set is just, man, it's exactly what I want. The case is actually magnetic. And it's very thick. So it's probably good for storage. So we'll probably open, there should be 36 packs. So that should mean 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll do 18. 18 and 18. Let's stand it up because it looks so cool. And we'll open the topper. See what's in there. If I can get it open. We'll start with the tokens. Of course, they got the new frog tokens. And what is this? New stealth tokens. What the heck is that? Is that Voldemort? Skeleton and ward tokens. Luckily, they give you a lot, because you'll need a lot. I actually really like the art of this ward. Looks so cool. And of course, the frogs and stealth tokens. I will be opening the precons and the mat and stuff like that, but that's coming from a different vendor, so I'll just be opening those whenever I get them. They were a lot cheaper for them, so I just picked it up from them. Even though it'll be a little late. Okay, so with Gothic, we invite you to dream again, to think boldly, play wisely, and lose yourself in painted worlds. Your story starts now. And of course, desecrated ground. This just talks about the collection, where you can have a set outside of your deck that you can pull cards from if your card allows you to. A new rubble, which is probably by far the coolest rubble. Ghoul. Hellhounds. Horrible hybrids. And Penitent Knight. Oh, and this also tells you about the wards. Oh, I didn't even notice. This land is actually 2-sided. Consecrated ground and desecrated ground are on one card. Although it seems like I'm actually missing something. Let me go see. Okay, I was missing something, but I found it. Let's open this. It should be. Do I actually get to? Okay, I did actually get to. And the Team Covenant skeleton tokens. Because I did get 2 boxes from them. I mean, come on. These tokens are like a million times better than these. I wish I could have this art on the token. That would make it a million times better. Okay. So now that all the toppers are out of the way, let's get to some packs. Sensu of the Fang. Undead Ambush. Driftwood Marrows. And we start off with the unique on the first one. Death Wish. Have each avatar's maximum life. Each avatar's. I don't know how good that is. I guess we'll have to see if there's an avatar that wants to be on low health. Static Servant. Accursed Desert. Torch and Pitchfork. Granary Rats. Weathered Trunks. Screamer. Gift of the Raven. Shoggoth. Lash. Den of Evil. And Flaming Skull. Well, that seems pretty good. 2 mana, 2/2 with Airborne Fire Spellcaster. I want to see the avatars. Of course, for me, avatars are probably the coolest. And there we go. Harbinger. I think this is one that comes in the precons, but the precons have alternate arts. So 4 fat frogs. Well, this is cool. Nomo Monitor. Adjekagon. Ghost Crabs. And, oh, that was the elite. Okay. Troubled Town. One-Shot Wizard. Croaking Swamp. Broomstick Witch. Noisome Twosome. Trial by Fire. Pith Imp. Gossamer Ghost. Vampire Bats. Drowned. Enraged Familiar. That's also, that Harbinger was in the exceptional slot. I wonder if there's going to be more that are a little bit easier to get. Holy Water. Be Gone. Banish an evil minion. Oh, here we go. Persecutor. That is also one from the precon set. This art actually looks pretty cool. I love that, like, gauntlet. It's like shooting a beam into that monster's mouth. And Ersatz Plats. Some sick art. You can play an exceptional sight from your collection here. Banish this sight. seems okay. Seems very niche. LG Bloom. Sick art. Willing Tribute. Crawler. Landmass. Open Grave. Vast Desert. Rise Militia. Wiccan Tools. Instigator Imp. Buried Alive. And Lure. Ooh, this card is cool. Death Knight. Other nearby undead allies have 1 power. Town Priest. Also just... the card's kind of funny, but also kind of cool at the same time. I really like it. Gravedigger. And Doom of the Dilmum. Burrowing Submerged Voidwalk. Can't be banished, destroyed, or modified. So this thing just lives forever, or what? I like that. And it seems like the kind of deck I wanted to build. I want to build a Voidwalk deck. I'm not sure if it's that great, because I've never seen them, but... the thing is, it also needs 8 mana, which means there's not much void. Ghostfire. Snaily Gaster. Detonate. Survivors of Sarava. Desert Bloom. Grief Larva. Mesmer Demon. Freeze. Lure. Grief Larva. Mesmer Demon. So 2 uniques already and 2 avatars. Thumb Screws. Swap. Meat Hook. And Venom. Airborne Movement Voidwalk Ward. An Elite Angel. Wheels within wheels. This card has a weird texture to it. It's not very smooth. Penitent Knight. Foul Bones. Wild Fanatic. Horrible Hybrids. Revered Revenant. Zeppelin of Zealots. Oh, that's Hollow. The first Hollow. Bound Spirit. Smite. Silent Hills. Moss Troll. And Screamer. Enduring Faith. Harvest Festival. Exhume. And Alabaster Box. Whenever a minion dies nearby, you heal 1. It seems pretty good. Especially for someone like the Necromancer, where they just shoot out tokens like crazy. Zombie Horde. Muddy Pigs. Spore Spouts. Ice Shards. Bone Spear. Gift of the Raven. Twilight Bloom. Oh, that card is super cool. Shogoth. Lash. Hillside Chapel. And Forsaken. Vesper Swarm. Avenging Angel. Has charged and lethal if an ally died on your opponent's last turn. Those Who Linger. And Into the Abyss. Submerge target minion or pull it into a void it's adjacent to. Weathered Trunks, Second Wind, Monks of Cabalsa, Flayer. Oh, 10-tongue Slug, and Consecrate. An ally wars the site, then may transform it into a consecrated ground. Okay, I know it's just an exceptional, but that art is amazing. Grief Larva, Mesmer Demon, Twilight Bloom, Bound Spirit, and Smite. I don't think we haven't gotten that card either, Consecrate. First one is a holo. Oh, this card looks cool. Gibbous Night Gaunts. Abyssal Assault. Barging Barguest. And Clairvoyant. Okay, I like that. Ward. Once on your turn, you may banish a dead minion to look at your top spell. You may put it at the bottom. Not sure how good that is, but I like the vibe, and that's what matters. These also, for some reason, these elites, some of them have like more texture than the regular cards. Gift of the Frog, Dreadwing, Autumn Bloom, Penitent Knight, did it again, Foul Bones, and Accusation. Target opponent reveals their hand and banishes a card. If any of their cards or allies are evil, you may choose which. Okay, I like that too. Another exceptional holo. Moss Troll, Screamer, Hillside Chapel, Gift of the Raven, and a Cursed Tower. Break nearby wards. That'll probably be an ordinary card played in a lot of decks. And I guess, do you though? That might be one of like the lands in your collection that you pull out if you need it. Because obviously if your opponent doesn't have wards, it's kind of literally does nothing. Demon Hunter. River of Blood. That was one of the promo dust cards. This is the original art. Order of the Sacred Oak. And Gloam Toads. Immobile. Tap, drags in target adjacent unit and may strike it when it arrives. So it's like a new Pudge Butcher for water. Wild Fanatic, Horrible Hybrids, Blessed Village, Revered Revenant, Zombie Horde, Shogoth, Lash, Forsaken, Cemetery Rats, Vampire Bats, and Drowned. Fallen Angel. Oh, here we go. Savior. Oh, I think this is also one of the avatars from the precons, but this art is so far my favorite. Molten Mar and Vindictive Nation. Opponents lose 1, 3, or 7 life respectively if they modify, move, or destroy a nearby site. What is it? respectively. So like if they do to 1, do it to 3, or all 7. Is there 7? I'm not sure. That'll have to be one that I see how it works. Muddy Pigs, Martyrs of Tomorrow, Accursed Desert, Static Servant, Slimy Mutants, Blessed Well, Enraged Familiar, Search Party, Novice Necromancer, I like that, Flaming Skull, Trial by Fire, Holy Nova, Necropotence, Intrepid Hero, and Howl from Beyond. Deal out your top spells, 1 to each void in the outer columns. Draw any minions with Voidwalk or monsters from among them and banish the rest. What does it mean by deal out your top spells? Oh, to each? Okay. So however many void in each of the outer columns, you have to, okay. That seems pretty good. It's also unique. Got 3 uniques already. I feel like that's pretty good. I don't know how many we're gonna get per box. Hellhounds, Desecrator Kite, Troubled Town, Virgin in Prayer, oops, Ice Shards, Muddy Pigs Hollow. I do like the hollow effect on that, how it's just in the background. Stinging Kelp, Pith Imp, Gossamer Ghost, Gift of the Serpent, Displace, Order of the White Wing, Fertile Earth, Bone Jumble, Silver Bullet. Tap, sacrifice bullet. This unit may cast an exceptional spell from your collection. Bone Spear, Ghost Fire, Snaily Gaster, Croaking Swamp, Detonate, Profane Revenant, Night Watchman, Open Mausoleum, Vandal Imp, Saravan Townsfolk, Return to Nature. That seems pretty good. Return up to 3 cards from your cemetery to the bottom of your deck and draw a spell. It's a lot of value for 2 mana. Frozen Horror, Feign Death. Okay, that's cool. The Base of Babel and Sentinel Trap. Elegy Bloom, Survivors of Sarava, Angry Mob, Barrow Right, Open Grave, Ignited, Ghoul, Murder of Crows, Lesser Blood Demon, Noxious Corpse, and Den of Evil. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of cards in this set, because even some of these uniques we still haven't got. I mean, not uniques, ordinaries. Dredge, Mountain Peaks, Bind Evil, and Blade of Thorns. Bear has +3 power, but it can't drop this weapon, and its controller loses 2 life at the end of their turn. Oof. Seems a little risky. Sewer rats. Plague rat. Greenery rats. Okay, that was all 3 rats in a row. One-shot wizard. Broomstick witch. Ice shards hollow. Baptize. Trial by water. Zap. Vast desert. And entombed. This one looks similar to the drowned card from water. Mandrake jars. Monster morphosis. Shallow grave. And Elder Ruins. Sacrifice a minion here, cast a Shogath submerged here from your collection. Not bad. Noisome Twosome. Desert Bloom. Willing Tribute. Crawler. Landmass. Another hollow. Desecrate. Makeshift barricade. Ravenous werewolf. Holy warrior. Carrion beetles. Freeze. Okay, 3 left from this half. 6 hollows. It's pretty good. Nothing over exceptional though. Fields of Fixus. So it's also one of the dust rewards you could buy. Flagellant. Harbinger. And Lord of Lies. Once on your turn, you may have 2 target units at a nearby location fight. Well, I wonder if you can make enemies fight each other. It seems like it'd be kind of slow, but good value, I guess. Spore Spouts. Flame Strike. Overflow. Eltham Townsfolk. Undesirables. Instigator Imp. Buried Alive. Silent Hills. Lure. Grief Larva. And Mesmer Demon. Mimic. As you summon this Mimic, you may transform a carryable artifact into it. Zombie Bruiser. Red Mane Hyena. And Lord of Greed. Can't drop artifacts. At the end of your turn, Lord of Greed snatches an artifact from elsewhere into his hands. That's funny. Yeah, but for real, like, all my elites have like a texture to them. Gift of the Wolf. Leadworks. Sea Witch. Torch and Pitchfork. Bless. Twilight Bloom. Bound Spirit. Hillside Chapel. Smite. Mostral. Whoops. And Screamer. Okay, last pack from this half. Gnarled Wendigo. Consecrated Ground. I wonder if this is... No, this one's just one-sided. Onslaught. And... Cherubim. Airborne Ward. Tap. Shoot a projectile that deals 4 damage. An Elite Angel of Burnished Bronze. I mean, the art looks sick. Noisome Twosome. Autumn Bloom. Second Wind. Virgin in Prayer. Ice Shards. A Cursed Tower. Gift of the Raven. Blessed Well. Drowned. Stinging Kelp. And Enraged Familiar. Not too bad. Let's just show our uniques, avatars, and hollows. Howl from Beyond. It is water though. That's kind of sad for my deck that I want to build. The Doom of Dilmun. This thing seems very strong. Can't be banished, destroyed, or modified. So that means you can't like even stun it or anything. Seems like a great card, but it is 8 mana. And Death Wish. Have each avatar's maximum life. And I'm curious if this cuts it in half and then you can heal up, or if like it cuts it to 10 permanently and you can't heal over 10. It's very expensive to cast, but for decks where you want to prevent people from just topping up like aggro decks, it might be worth it. Just to have that so they're limited in how much they can heal back up after you've taken chunks of their life. And we got Savior, Persecutor, and Harbinger. These do come in the precon decks, but they do have alternate arts in the precons. So I think that's cool that they have different arts. And I do like that they're in the exceptional, because like avatars are, you need avatars. I wish there was an easier way to get more of the avatars, because I think they said they added 14 and this is 3 of them. So there's 1 more from the precon, that'll be 4, and then there's 10 more, and I didn't get a single one so far. That's gonna suck. I'm assuming some of them are probably uniques and very hard to get. And then for hollows, we got Desecrate, Ice Shards, Muddy Pigs. This card is amazing. Accusation, I like that it's only the eye. Consecrate, great art too. The foil looks super shiny because just the white in the card. And Zeppelin of Zealots. Well, thanks for watching. I'll be opening the second half soon. More boxes to come after that. But like, subscribe to see the rest, and we'll see you later. Peace.